Coming up on MuscleCar, the making of the Autorox Mustang. Lou and Jarrett race against the clock to build a ferocious street machine for Spike TV's big awards show in Las Vegas.
This week on MuscleCar, we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna get some modern muscle in here.
And we're gonna fill this empty spot in our floor with what will be the Autorox Mustang. And we're gonna show you exactly what it took to get that thing to Vegas. Get us a Mustang.
I'm on it, man.
Let's do that.
We had the baddest pony in Vegas on the street and up on stage.
The Suits and Spike got us this brand new Mustang GT, and they said, check it out. We want you to build it the way you want it.
But they had that bright idea right at the last minute. So when we went to pick up our present, we were already running way behind.
Lou and Jerry are coming. Get the Mustang ready.
All right, yeah, we're here. Look at all those Mustangs, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let me demonstrate something that would never happen unless you're on TV. JP, can I have the keys to this brand new Mustang? Thank you, sir. Ha! Break it down for the folks why we consider this a muscle car.
We consider this modern muscle for 3 reasons. V8, 2-door, rear-wheel drive. Come on, what more can you ask for?
Let's hit the road before they change their minds.
What's that power outlet I see there?
Power outlet is in my right foot. I can tell you that right now. Oh, God, my foot's cramping up. I feel a burnout coming on. Mr. Santiago, I think it's time to stretch this Mustang's leg.
Now this GT pony was pretty nasty right off the lot, but we had some big plans for it.
Hang on, get him a honk.
Oh, he's telling me.
Smokey and a Bandit style.
So it's getting the full treatment. Nitrous, drop, body kit, gauges, race car brakes.
Catback exhaust, 20-inch wheels and tires, touchscreen DVD so we can watch ourselves while we're cruising the strip in Vegas. But first, we have to get it back to the shop.
This stretch of interstate's usually just full of cops. And this time, we saw them before they saw us.
Oh, there's the man.
Hi, Mr. Man. Hey, check this out. Oh, man, if he only saw that, we'd be busted. That's right. Woo. So everybody knows the Autorox Mustang is smooth as glass at 100 miles an hour.
Come on.
Let's get to cutting. The biggest problem this car has right now is that it's stuck.
You're right.
I can't wait to cut it up. You're on your way to becoming worthy. Lou, when we're done, this car will scare women and children.
A bunch of these stock parts had to go to make room for some really cool improvements. I have bonked my head. I'm getting my bandana on.
Oh, bandana time. This is like Lou's superpower. Putting on his bandana gives him strength.
Whoa!
Hey-oh! Ha ha! Yes, sir.
First, the body.
I think it's just the way it is. It's hooked to the front.
It's hooked to something, eh?
And a whole pant load of little fasteners.
That is wrong. Here comes the other.
I just realized where you were, so I'll stand here and watch you work.
Fancy that. God, that's never happened before.
Takes it forever to do.
You're pulling the spoiler deck lid tail fin thingy off?
Might as well.
All right, Ken. Arr! Oh. Water. Bad. Double-sided tape is where it's at. It is some strong stuff. Yeah, now! Oh, boy!
We got all over our Mustang and tore it up from every direction.
Pony power.
The Rox Mustang only had 43 miles on it when it came to our door.
Oh, scare ya?
So these aren't old parts coming off of this car.
Yeah, now.
They're just new parts that are gonna get better.
Come on, Fidea. You can do it.
I'm taking my operation over to the other side.
Nobody cares about what you're doing.
Good. That means I can work. Why are you being so mean to me?
Because I'm an asshole. CD player for sale.
Well, now that we've got all these parts off, we got to replace it with some serious stuff. We're talking lowered suspension, big wheels, big brakes, new exhaust. It's just gonna be nasty. What else do we have for this thing?
Oh, CD, TV, DVD player, nitrous, gauges, body kit. This thing's gonna look like a damn race car when it hits the streets. And with one of us driving, it's totally gonna be a chick magnet.
And that is just the beginning. Lou and Jared give the Autorox Mustang a whole new look. Next on MuscleCar.
Bring on the paint!
We decided to go with a 3D carbon body kit for one simple reason. It's just plain flat out nasty. But it's your thing. And you guys with modern muscle cars are gonna have to know how to paint this stuff, and PPG's got the method.
And to explain that, we got Brian from PPG here with us. This guy's a Mac Daddy of paint, so I'm gonna let him take over.
The first step is to get this mold release agent cleaned off the urethane bumper.
I gotta tell you, you're probably the best scrubber I have seen.
PPG has got this prep kit. It's one touch. It really cleans the body panels.
Daniel-san, wax on, wax off.
Then it treats them with an adhesion promoter so you know the paint's gonna stick.
This is the second step in that process. We're applying the anti-static wipe, killing the static electricity and getting our first step of adhesion.
I'm trying to get all the adhesive off of this thing. There's a piece of packing tape going across it, and it'll show through the paint if I don't get it all off.
And remember, we don't have much time, so while we're working on the body, Lou's gonna drop the pony down on the ground.
I'm gonna replace these stock springs with these iBox Sportline springs. These are cool because they're progressive, so the more they work, the stiffer they get. Like my And when you're popping off these old springs, make sure you use a spring compressor, because if that baby comes loose, there it goes. You're gonna be needing some grill work. So righteous. Oh, look at that. I gotta get my glove on. I don't want to hurt my hand.
While we were busting our butts in the shop, the front office was busting their butts trying to get us some parts.
Good morning, and thank you for calling POWERBLOCK.
Yes, good morning.
Don, where's that exhaust?
What do you mean where there's an exhaust? If you wanted it yesterday, you would have told it yesterday.
I got it up on the lift. The Mustang is on the lift.
Blimey, did you see the fangs on that?
Back in the paint booth, the body kit is clean, prepped, and all set to go. So we'll blow some primer on it. Mask it off. Hit it with color. And we're ready to get this Mustang looking mean.
Notice when I paint metallics, I go in a sweeping motion. This keeps the metallic from making like tiger stripes. It's called modeling. What's great about a job like this is that you can start on it Friday night, paint this thing, wait 16 hours for the clear coat to dry, throw it on your car and be driving it Saturday night.
Dude, the P magnet is gonna be right.
Yeah, it is. I got mad painting skills, right?
Guess you do.
They've got it looking good. Now it's time to give this brand new Mustang some extra muscle. And when Lou and Jared take it out for a little shakedown cruise, they meet with an unexpected challenge.
Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. We're trying to get this Mustang out to Vegas, so I'm throwing on some Flowmasters to get this thing sounding as good as it looks.
I'm gonna put on some upper and lower trailing arms and a panhard bar from Edelbrock.
Oh, got it, all by myself.
Get it? Yes. You're so manly. This Edelbrock panhard bar is really cool because it's adjustable, so it allows you to dial in your suspension.
Oh, man! The wrong way. I'm about the best muffler installer in America. I can do it with it on my shoulder. That's saying something. This thing is gonna sound so bad. All deep and throaty. Shop done. Brand new parts, what? We don't care, we're MuscleCar. I don't know why I'm hitting it, but it feels good. Get that camera out of my face, man. Whoa, get some pressure on her. We're cutting those out because the stock emergency brake cable ran through them. It's gonna be like the ultimate Mustang, man. I-block springs, these are the way to go. It's gonna give us a 2-inch drop. Comes with snubbers that are softer than the stock ones. Give you that nice ride.
Give me the spring.
I think that's how they go.
That's how they go.
Welcome to the cockpit of our Mustang. We got this A-pillar pod filled with odometer gauges. We got a fuel pressure, so we know this thing's safe when we're pouring the coals to it. Nitrous pressure, so we're not looking in the trunk to check how full our bottle is. And we got an accelerometer. Tells you 0 to 60 times, 60 to 0, horsepower, quarter-mile times, you name it. Plus, we got a DVD player in this thing from Kenwood. Touch screen, the best thing for watching our favorite show. I love this stuff. Something that'll really help you guys out, just leave little tails instead of peeling the backing all the way off this tape. That way you can get the part positioned right where you want it, then peel the tape off to stick it. All right, don't think we forgot about under the hood of this thing. We woke up our engine compartment with this cold air kit from AEM. It keeps air flowing to the throttle body unobstructed, making more power.
And for just in case, we've got a 10-pound insurance policy. Never know when you might get into a little street skirmish.
Yeah, it's for them wise guys out on the street. Let me show you how this thing works. These two solenoids open up. One dumps fuel into the throttle body, the other dumps nitrous, making this thing scream out on the street.
Bear came through in a pinch with these massive 15-inch directional rotors and these 6-piston calipers. This thing will stop on a dime, give you 9-cent change back. Come on, what more could you ask for? We chose these 20-inch BFGs for this reason right here. This little rubber strip, it's a rim guard. This way if you curb it, hopefully it'll save your wheel.
Come on, get the car on the road.
We're gonna put the final shine on this baby in Vegas, but we just can't resist a little test drive first.
Let's hit the road, cause I'm old school. Oh!
Let's roll!
God, this thing sounds good.
Let's watch some TV.
We promised Autorox a hot Mustang, so we're just making sure we have one. Think of it as a final inspection before we deliver. First stop, showing it off to our buddy PJ back at the dealership. And anyone who wanted to buy a car that day was just out of luck, because all the salesmen were with us.
All right, JP, what do you think, man? We left you a week ago.
It's hard to believe that you did all this in a week.
Ready for a nitrous hit?
Let's do it.
All right. That was 80.
Unbelievable.
So we dropped off PJ and started for home, taking it easy, minding our own business.
We can make it if we try, just the two of us, Lou and I.
And then this dork nozzle shows up.
Yeah. You guys want to run them? All right, kid.
Oh, we can't have this. It's time to show this tool who he's messing with.
We're out shaking down the Stang, and all of a sudden, this guy shows up. He should have known who he was messing with.
You guys want to run them? All right, kid.
Give him room, give him room.
Track day on the highway. We're armed and dangerous. But he's gonna be no match for the nitrous.
Man, this thing is so bad, you know we had to get it out on the street before we handed it over.
And with a magnet this big, you gotta take it out, show it off so you can see what sticks to it.
That's awesome. Mr. Santiago, it's time.
Now those late nights in our shop are starting to pay off.
Golly, this thing sounds good. Sounds good.
Nah.
Damn good. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, now. Sorry.
We have a few things to work on before we let it go, but tonight, the streets belong to us.
Woo-hoo! No.
We got the car, we got the night, and we got the popo.
Here is the ultimate man party. The man. There it is. All the men lined up. Sir, I've got a squeak in my wheels. Could you help me figure that out? Dang, fellers.
I'd like to get one of the bikes.
Brother, say, wants to see me shine. All right, we'll get him. Hang on.
We need to come down here.
Yeah, we do. For real.
Look, there's Elvis.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Everything works as advertised, and the evening has just begun. But we still have some work to do, and Vegas is just hours away. We put on the last few pieces in the parking lot, right next to the stage. And then we rolled it up there right in front of a national TV audience.
The Mustang belongs to Spike, so we had to leave it in Vegas. We were in the car with the Flowmasters going, and we could still hear them. You could say they were impressed, but if you're gonna take one last ride in a rig like this, what a way to go.